Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? I was kind of waiting for my chat to fix itself. I can't seem to fix my chat. I don't know why. Like, I should have like one window where I can read YouTube and Twitch, but it's not working. So I have to like read both different chats. I don't know. It's weird. I guess we'll just try to stream though. It's weird that it's just not working today. What up, guys? What up, Asian Ollie? What up, guys? Ab, what up, dude? I have to look over here for YouTube people. What up, guys? X, Nico. What's going on? Got a tomato sauce in your shirt? No. Damn. Yeah, hopefully my my chat starts working soon. This is kind of difficult to stream right now. It's kind of weird. Weird setup. Yo, Limbo, what up, dude? Yo, Nathan, what up, dude? Let me try to move this chat down, maybe. Pop out chat. Can I do that instead? Got it. Okay, I'll move this chat over here. There's my YouTube chat. Put this over here. I can read this. Public map? Yeah, I haven't made a lobby yet. Any news in session? DLC? I don't think so, but I heard a rumor that it's coming out tomorrow. So that's, I guess, news. I think it's coming tomorrow, apparently. Alright. Oh, there we go. Botrix has entered the chat. Finally! My bot is finally working on YouTube now. Okay. So my chat should work, finally. Is it working? There we go. There we go. Finally.
Here.
I've been trying to get my Mazda work on my account forever. Like, my chat is still broken. My chat is still broken on YouTube. I can't read. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube chat, it's broken. I can see Jay Porter's message now. Twitch chat's working though. Yeah, it's a paid DLC. Multiplayer. Make it a public lobby. I think the chat should fix itself soon. Yeah, I see Chew's comment now, so I think the YouTube chat might be working finally. I think we're good to go, guys. Create public room. Actually, hold on. Let me just browse rooms first. Pinch Park, El Sereno. Nice. I should have grabbed that map. I don't have that map anymore. Got Rastaman in here. I'll just chill at this map for a little bit, and then we'll switch to whatever's new. But guys, I found out how to customize my Switch Feebles and Switch Smith Grinds. I realized that Willy Grinds and Lossy Grinds, they actually work for Switch Grinds. I got like, well, that's kind of weird looking. It only works for like one side of the board though. Like I don't know. There we go. Nice Switch front Smith. What a Baxter. You're eating chips with fork? Oh man. Yeah, it's a paid session DLC. I hope it's cheap, because I'm not wanting to spend a bunch of money on DLC, but hopefully it's a good map at least. Usually the session DLC stuff is pretty detailed. Multiplayer code. We're just in a public lobby, so just join the public lobbies. You'll find us. There's no code to type in. Codes are only for private lobbies, I think. No, it's not out today. If it was out today, I'd be playing it right now. We're just waiting for it to come out. And when it drops, I think it's dropping tomorrow. I'll be playing it on my stream tomorrow. So whenever it comes out, I'll just go live on Twitch and YouTube, and you'll see it right away. I wish Session had multiplayer though. Like I would play Session, but I just like to play multiplayer with you guys when I'm streaming. This Skater XL though, yeah, I know. We're waiting for the DLC. We're not playing the DLC. We're waiting for the DLC. Yeah, it works. Today was a snow day here. Yeah, it's snowing here as well. We have like hail and flurries. Smith. No, you can't. There's no crossplay on PlayStation, unfortunately. Wish there was. What kind of energy drink? Monster? If it's Monster, Red Bull for sure. So it was a good idea. What up, Dave? When is community night? Never. Ever. I have no idea. Maybe sometime soon. I have no idea. I don't really plan my streams, guys. I just go live and whatever I'm feeling that day, you know, we'll just play a game or watch videos, whatever just happens. I don't really plan my life, unfortunately. Wish I did. I just go with the flow, though. I have no idea. But since we're on YouTube, we can't watch videos, unfortunately. So whenever I stream and we're not on YouTube, we'll do community day. Because, like, dude, I did a stream on YouTube a few weeks back. And we watched, like, 2 videos. My whole entire 7-hour stream got copyright stricken down, so I can't watch anything on YouTube. It's really bad. Yeah, we have Celsius in Canada. You go by Celsius and millipeters. Loonies and toonies. Kilometers. Man, it was like all weekend. It was like t-shirt weather, almost 10 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. It was very warm, like skate weather. But now it's snowing again. Really weird. Hopefully it gets warm again. But I went outside on this weekend. I skated. First time of the year. I haven't skated in like 3 or 4 months. And I did some tricks. What up, Bleach? No, I fixed my car, finally. After 3 visits to the dealership, they replaced my handle. But they fixed it finally, it's good. I know, it was terrible. I had to like hop into my passenger door just to get in and out of my car. It was brutal. It was the handle, yeah. Yeah, the handle, I don't know, just... I think it's a common problem with my kind of car too. I looked it up and people have the same issue, the same model of car. So
Trick request.
Manufacturer issue.
Flip FS crook nollie heel out.
Oh, trouble? Was the trick? Tray flip front crook, nollie heel. Tray flip front crook, nollie heel. Alright. Turn back around here. Tray flip, front crook. Nollie heel. Oh, man. Yeah, it was freezing temperatures, so like it was weird because like the door only gets stuck when it was freezing, so it was not really like the panels being stuck together. Like it just the lock mechanism would freeze up, and like the grease that, you know, made the parts in the handle move together would just freeze, so the lock would just not work when it was cold. Like you couldn't like force the door open ever. It would just never ever work. Get stuck. The spring inside, yeah, probably. They put like WD-40 or whatever inside of it, or like some sort of grease. But then the grease would just get cold and freeze too. So they just replaced the whole handle and now it's working. It wasn't reacting. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like he would put the key into the door and try to turn it, and you couldn't even turn the key. Stuck. Okay, wait, what up, dude? Waiting room for session DLC to play an XL? Yeah, because, you know, I want to play with you guys. I want to play multiplayer. In fact, if session had multiplayer, I'd be playing that right now, but it's lonely as hell, that game, man. You load it up, you're just playing alone. It feels weird when you have people watching, too, because you're just, you know, just skating alone. People watching. If it had multiplayer, I'd be playing it. But tomorrow, whenever the DLC drops, I think it's coming out tomorrow, we'll be playing session on stream.
Kind of weird question, but do you live by yourself or with other PPL?
I live with other PPL. A few other PPLs. I don't have XL ever since you got session. What happened? When you install session, it just deleted XL by itself? I don't know why you guys don't play both games. Like, why wouldn't you have both games? I guess maybe like disk space, I guess. Releases this Friday. Oh, Skull and Bones releases this Friday. Yeah, I've been seeing the betas of that. I don't know if you watch Pace22. He's one of the bigger Sea of Thieves streamers. And I've been watching him play the beta. It's really... It looks kind of cool. Sea of Thieves was my first game I ever streamed to my channel, ever. I'm really into pirate kind of stuff. Pirate games. PC crashed and went back to the console? Yeah, that makes sense. So you only have session on your console. I mean, I feel bad for people that, like, they have a console, right? They buy Skater XL maybe 3 years ago. They buy Session. Then they find out that, you know, PC's better, so they buy Session again or Skater XL again on PC. Buy it like 3 or 4 times. Man, I've bought Skater XL, like, I have it on my Xbox, my PlayStation, my PC, my Switch, which the Switch was free. I had to give it to me. But I bought Skater XL on 3 consoles, and I got a Session on PC. I think I have an on Xbox too. So I bought these games like 5 times. But my Xbox doesn't have the Session DLC. That's the thing that sucks. Like, I have Session on PC with all the DLC, and then I have Session on Xbox, and I don't own the DLC there. Like, I can't play the DLC on my consoles. That's the bad thing about a DLC, I guess, you know? You gotta buy them all over again. So if you own a console, you have DLC. If you ever get a PC, you gotta rebuy every single DLC. Your opinion on the Skate playtest? I played it a little bit. It's still ongoing right now. I might play some more of it, but I had a rough experience this time around because I have a new controller, which is like a third-party controller. It's not official Xbox. And I had an issue whenever I would turn with my stick, it would also click my D-pad. So I had double inputs. So whenever I would move around, I would be doing emotes. So I'd walk around, I'd try to move left and right, and then it'd just do emotes. So I couldn't even walk. And when I would be on the board, it would also be doing emotes like this and stuff. I had to turn off the emotes to sitting. So I couldn't walk around, I could only skate around. I saw someone else say something about that. Yeah, third-party controllers in Skate right now is not supported. It does not work. Like, I guess like when you run games through Steam, Steam has like the controller set up so it makes your mapping proper. But when you're playing games outside of Steam, you need some sort of third-party support or application to make it map properly. Did I miss anything, guys? If you guys have any questions or if I missed anything in the chat, just repaste it back in. Sometimes I can't see everything. Fill out of Excel with my mods broke. Can't be bothered to put them back in. Yeah, I hate to see that. I mean, I'm trying to make it easy. I do have like updates to my website every single day, guys. So if you ever want to get back into modding and stuff, I've been working really hard on this website here.
Do you mind spectating me real quick? I got a steezy ass trick.
And I just posted. Yeah, I'll watch you in a second. And I just posted too, guys. Explanations, videos. So when you go to the XXL mod, there's a video now. Yo, what's going on, guys? So you just installed the XXL 3 mod. Know how to use it. Go to the gear modifier. There's a video. Yo, what is up, guys? So assuming that you just installed the XL gear modifier mod, they're all the same. Just like me repeating myself over and over again. But it shows you how to use most mods. There's also a boned ollie mod. So if you guys want to learn how to use the boned ollie mod, like literally, you can get modded out in Skater XL in 5 minutes. Like people that say that it takes too long, like literally just go to my website. It takes, you can download every single mod in the entire game in 5 minutes. Yeah, I got videos too. Like there's no excuses. I'm doing all this, so there's no excuses to not get modded out in Skater XL. Like you can't say it's too hard. Guys? It's way too easy now. I made it easy for you guys. You go to one place, you get every single mod in the game, and that's it. And very soon there's gonna be like a stat page where you can download stats. There's a page where there will be a page where you can upload your own stats and settings. And that's coming pretty soon. I think some of the site on TikTok. Nice. Yeah, that's the whole point. Trying to, like, there's people that are unaware about how to mod the game, and I want the website to kind of take off so you guys can link people on YouTube videos, TikToks. You can just show them what is up easily. But obviously Discord's still the place to go and stuff.
After done spessing me, can you say?
After
Skater
done
XL is mid.
After done spectating you, can I say Skater XL is mid? Why? Are you trying to make a clip? Alright, use your clip. You rocking the Jordans, dude? The Jordan 4s? Man, XL is mid. Is that what you wanted? Is that good enough? What's your camera settings, dude? You got like the The massive field of view. Appreciate the work you do for it. It's been fun. It's been fun. I appreciate that as well. Kind of words, but it's been fun to learn how to make a website and stuff. Got a big old head. You use my camera settings? Those are my settings? I think you installed them wrong or something. I don't know what you're doing. How good is Session mod situation compared to XL? Ease of use? It's a bit confusing. It's pretty easy though. Like the way that you mod Skater XL is kind of similar. It's a little bit different. They have this thing called Session Mod Manager, and you do a lot of your modding within that, which is kind of like Unity Mod Manager, but it's a little bit more involved because you can download maps and gear directly from the mod manager that they have. But the thing that makes session modding a little bit weird is that you can't install like 100 maps at once. You can only like you can install a bunch of maps, but you can only.
How do you feel about the skate devs completely dismissing dual stick controls?
Oh, that's not very good. I hate it. You can only load like one map at a time. So like when you want to load a new map, you have to exit the game, load a new map, exit the game, load a new map. You can only load so much gear at a time too. You can't have like a whole list of gear. You have to load one at a time. So I mean, it's pretty easy. It's quite a few maps, quite a few mods for session. Like, I usually say that session, the mods aren't as significant as Skater XL because like ours are usually like more script mods and they alter the gameplay and stuff. And there's not many of those for session, but there are like no comply mods. There's a physics mod that you can change the clothing. There's also like this one mod.
What is cool about XL multiplayer when you stream is that it's like the real part. Crowded ASS.
Yeah. You can just type that if you want. You don't need to TTS that. I can't remember what I was just saying. I can't remember what I was just saying though. Yeah, I lost it. I don't know. Thought's gone. You've been cracked out on shredders lately? How much is it for shredders? Or for session, sorry. How much is it for session? Let me take a look at Steam. I think it's like 50 bucks or 40 bucks for the game. But then the DLC is more, so it's really hard to price out. Wow, sorry about that. A little bit loud. Session, 45 bucks. $45, then the DLC is... Well, what's the price of session? You got the year one pack, so 40 bucks. It's weird because the price of everything is 90 bucks. So if you want the entire package, the entire session experience, it's 90 bucks plus tax, so it's like 100 and something dollars. It's weird though, because if you buy Session Skate Sim, it's $45. If you buy the year one pack, I think that is like, isn't this the game plus DLC? This is cheaper. Like this has like DLC coming with it. This content requires the base. Oh no, it's not. Oh, okay. That's like a DLC pack. Okay. It's crazy, man. The session's at 90 bucks. I think the price of session's gonna be like 300 bucks in a couple of years after all these DLCs. It'll either be 200 bucks with all the DLCs, or it'll be 50 bucks with all the DLCs included in a package after they've already sold them to us. So it's gonna be one or the other. They're both pretty bad though. That's why they should just be free. Because either it's gonna be inaccessible or it's gonna be free anyway. Yeah, but the new school map does look sick. Like the new map does look like the best map they've ever made. Yo, Image, what up, dude? I know, yo, I bought Session for $8 back when it was on sale on Steam. $8. Now it's like a $90 game with all the DLCs. Yeah. And the game has not changed since I bought it. Like back when it was $8, the gameplay has never really, it's been updated, but it really hasn't felt different. But the maps they've added are way better. What the hell?
Did you ever end up trying the betas for Public Skate DLC?
No, I didn't. I might try it, but I don't think it's that... I don't know. Is it worth trying out? It's really expensive. I don't really want to buy it. Honestly, I got burned a little bit when I tried the snow skate DLC for Rise Republic. It was like 10 bucks, 20 bucks. It was just not very good. There's like 3 tricks. After that, I don't really want to play the game. I uninstalled it. Yeah, XL is definitely overpriced too. It could be cheaper. I know it's free, like there's free updates and stuff, but 50 bucks for both those games are pretty bad. I don't know, I just feel like since both games are kind of like like smaller studios, I think they can get away with making them cheaper and just having more players play them. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but if both games are like 20 bucks, people can try them both out. But there's a lot of games out there that are like, 50 bucks that are really, really good. So it's hard to compete against that. You got it for 15 bucks back during the Kickstarter. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't play the Kickstarter. That was way before my time. I got my first PC a little bit after the Kickstarter happened for Session. So I came late to the scene, but for both XL and Session. I was like a year or two late. I missed the prison demo. I missed the courthouse beta for Skater XL. Do you stick to do Christ Dare in XL? I think you can with the grab customizer mod. It would look a little bit jank, like you kind of would hunch over a little bit, but you could definitely Christ Dare. The custom grab. Go to Olay. Olay way. It's not in the mod browser, right? I can get that from website. So many games nowadays are overpriced. Yeah. Well, it's actually, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's really competitive because the price of games hasn't really changed in a long time. And if you think about how much inflation has gone up with how much money has changed, the prices of games, they've been kind of coming down since they haven't changed in price very much. Like, just imagine like buying like a $60 game back in like 2005. But there's so many free-to-play games now. Free-to-play, just like different business models that just kind of are hard to compete against. These shoes, I got them from Mod.io right here, this website. Let's go to maps. A T school. It's an old map. That's a really old map. This one's a classic. The new Mod.io sucks. Olay. You mean this one, right? Olay Way Remastered. An older map. You can grab this one. Pretty large. Wait for the download. Which sound pack are you using? I'm using the newest Nazy sound pack. It's called Free Dog. It's on Mod.io. You can search up Free Dog on Mod.io. You can search up Nazy. Missed when games were 60 bucks, went up $10. Yeah, it seems like every generation they go up like 10 bucks. Then like 60, then 70, then 80. Now it's like, now we got games that are like 80 bucks, but they usually come with, like the gold pack or the premium pack. It's like 200 bucks to get like extra mounts or like extra cosmetics. I think I spent 120 bucks on Diablo 4. That was not worth it. You got me though. Oh, there's also, yeah, they release games now too for early access. I hate that. That's the worst, dude. Like, you pay an extra 20-30 bucks to get 3 days early access to the game. That's the worst. Get the people FOMOing into the game for an extra 30 bucks. That's insane. Early access ruined games. Yeah, they're slowly getting us with these different models. I just hope Skate's good. Like, you know, Skate could be really, really bad with the free-to-play stuff, but I hope it's good. It's a modded map? No, it's just a default map. This was the second official map that they added to the game. So it's one of the oldest maps in Skater XL. Like Easy Day? Like what they did with their business model, I guess? I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer free-to-play? Or do you prefer... What's the best business model? Free-to-play with cosmetics that are paid? One-time purchase where you never have to buy anything ever again, you just buy the game? Or a never-ending supply of DLC that costs money? What's the best solution? I think it's just buying the game, isn't it? Pay to play? Depends on the game. Yeah. Like Skater XL could not do paid DLC because if they did, you know, if there's paid DLC maps for Skater XL, you would have like 3 people or 1 person in the multiplayer lobby. It would, you know what would be sick though? If they made it like Skate 3 where if a person owned a map, well, that'd be crazy actually for them. If they had, yeah, if a person owned the map, they made a lobby, then people can join it. That would be crazy. But what would happen with most DLCs is you can't play it. You would just separate the community apart. That's yeah, like Mario Kart DLC. That'd be insane. Then you get like a taste of the maps. You want to buy it. The Elden Ring from software method is the most consumer friendly. Yeah, that's definitely the best. You know, so DLC, like Elden Ring DLC, but like their DLC is almost like a whole nother expansion, right? So like they release the game, just make a good game, sell it, and then a year later drop a DLC that's like the same price or like 50 bucks, but make it massive. Yeah, it depends on what kind of game. There's lots of good free games, there's lots of bad free games. It's really hard to tell. I guess like you can only look at their track record and see, you know, what a company would normally do with a free-to-play game. So for example, like, you know, I think EA has been hit pretty hard with a few different cases where they handled free-to-play pretty bad. Or like the Battlefront stuff, the Star Wars thing that happened. But also they have Apex Legends, which is free-to-play. They have The Sims too. So Apex Legends is free-to-play, cosmetics only, but there's also The Sims, free-to-play, but it costs like 3,000 bucks to buy all the DLC. So I don't know what's better. I think Sims 3 is still the best Sims game. Or Sims 2. Like when you have all the stuff in one game. I'm about to get a Series 1. Should I buy Session or XL? It really depends. If you want, honestly, multiplayer like this, like hang with your friends, Skater XL. If you want more control over your game, honestly, Session has way more depth to it on console. The Session is a little bit more expensive too. It's hard to compare. Like, you know, XL is 45 bucks, but Session, to get the complete experience, you gotta, you know, get buy all the DLC, right? So there goes like 200 bucks, or like 100 bucks just to buy all the DLC maps. So yeah, like Session DLC is good if you own Session for the past 4 years, but think of a new player. Like, do they really want to buy every DLC? I don't think they're gonna do that. But I think they would have bought the game if the DLC was just a part of the game. Depends on what you're playing. Console, session, 100%. Yeah. Star Wars learned from the backlash. So glad they dropped the pay to win stuff. Yeah, that was so weird. Like in Battlefront, you had to pay to play as Darth Vader. Like you couldn't even play the game unless you were Darth Vader. Like, you couldn't play the game unless you paid money to advance in progression. That was kind of weird. It was a good game though. Yeah, it was such a good game. If you mean Battlefront, Star Wars, it was such a good game. So fun to play. Just it was hard to unlock the characters because people would purchase them ahead of you. But it was a great game, just ruined by the services. GLASSY, dude, thanks for the tier 1, man. What's the room code? It's YR036. We got a 25 player lobby here. Pretty packed full of people. Everybody doing? Before I played Session, I spent 100 hours on deals, 100 on DLCs, worth every penny. Also bought XL. Yeah, I mean, you could say it is worth every penny to a lot of people. I think the people that appreciate Session the most, I definitely appreciate the DLCs and stuff, but just think of, you know, a kid, you know, 12-year-olds, people that play video games are usually pretty young, and a lot of them don't have jobs, and they can't afford the DLCs, so it's really just not accessible. You know, you can't have fun when you can't buy it. But I don't know. You think Session will get multiplayer? I heard, I think they said that they can't do it. Like the way that their game's designed, they can't really make it work. But maybe somebody could mod it in. It just seems like they don't know how to do it. What up, Rooster? A person that would make a multiplayer server would be kind of similar to the animation situation. They would need somebody to know how to do all that stuff. And it would be kind of like a specialty that they would work on. Dropped over time. If it was the price was straight up beginning, it'd be different. It's dropped over time. What, the DLC price? Yeah, if you're only getting into it now, it's, yeah. People will forget too, like, you know, I wish They did way more updates, but people forget, though, that when this game dropped on console, there was no multiplayer. Like, you were just by yourself. And then I think, like, a year later, after it dropped, they added multiplayer. Like, dude, you know how big of an update that was? Just one day, you boot the game up for free, no DLC, you just boot the game up, and you're just in a lobby with people. Like, it's insane how big of an update that was. So, like, the biggest update that I've ever seen for either Session or Skater XL was the free multiplayer update that I've seen in this game. Like, it's such a big part of the game that you don't even remember that it was a DLC or a download. Oh, the price of everything altogether? Yeah. People are overwhelmingly harsh on Easy Days. Yeah, they're harsh on both of them in a lot of ways. They're both, just small companies. They both, at the end of the day, guys, they both brought us brand new skateboarding games that we would not have without them, So I'm deeply thankful for both of the studios for doing what they do. And also, like, you can also argue too that these two studios brought back Skate 4, because if it was not for these two games, you probably wouldn't get Skate 4 or have hype around skateboarding games again. So it's just cool that we have this going on. I really wish Activision was still in it, but the Blizzard buyout was kind of dissolved Activision a little bit, but I wish Tony Hawk Pro Skater was also still being worked on. Like, Underground would be an amazing game if we could get that released. Underground 1 or 2 remastered, or Underground 3 or something like that. But easily could easily add stats, they just don't. Yeah, that is weird though, because like they could simply just add stats. And since they've added multiplayer, since they've added a lot of maps for free, it's kind of crazy that they don't just tweak the game a little bit, add a little UI, and add some stats for free. Like, why not? It's just, I don't know. That's why I respect both games. Huge impact on skateboarding video games. Yeah, exactly. Easy Day brought us the best canvas in the world, created some of the best. Yeah, like they definitely created a nice canvas for the people that modded this game to kind of take it to the next level. And that's also kind of like what Fake Skate is doing too. I don't know if you guys watched my video, like Fake Skate, but the people that are making Fake Skate, like Fro, Boogie, Modus, Valley, they're designing it in a way as going to support mods. So they're going to create like a shell or like a product that is complete, but also has the support that people need to make their own maps, gear, whatever they want for the game to make it even better. Yo, Private, what up, dude? I wonder if they're under contract since they lost the lead developer. Something else going on? What do you mean? What studio do you mean? I can't remember which one you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I guess one thing that is people don't really know with Skater XL is the lead developer of this game, the guy that coded the entire game, like the physics and like everything. He hasn't been at the studio for like since the release on console. So like, literally the reason we haven't gotten updates since it got released on consoles is because the person that was doing the updates does not work for the studio for the past 4 years. And he's been under contract. Like he had like a non-compete agreement where he couldn't make a game that competes against Skater XL. And that ended a couple years ago. So after that ended, he started making a new video game, and now he's working on the skateboarding VR game. So yeah, the main developer has just been away for a long time. In regards to implementing stats, oh yeah, that's what I mean. The VR game's gonna be wild. Yeah, it looks insane. I played some of that other VR game too, VR Skater. It's an older one that came out a couple years back, but it's honestly pretty fun. I played that on my Oculus. It has more like Tony Hawk Pro Skater controls though, where you ollie with A buttons instead of like hopping with your sticks. I think there should be more mods for console. Yeah. I think we're like one generation of consoles behind. Like it's really just PlayStation and Microsoft that locks people into their ecosystem. You can't modify your consoles unless you jailbreak your systems. But I think the next generation of consoles will be more like PCs. Kind of like a Steam Deck where you can mod it out. Like just a budget PC. You can play on your TV and mod it out. It'll lay download, yeah. You could extract it though. Go to EYEWEAR. Extract here. He built a prototype before Skater XL existed, and they hired him based around that. Yeah, that's kind of what Skater XL started off with. It was one developer. He had like a concept that he made, right? Skater XL. Like it was not called Skater XL at the time. It was just a skateboarding game. He pitched the idea to the person who owned the Skater app, So the Skater app was already a thing on cell phones, and John pitched this game or whatever to him. They teamed up, created Easy Day Studios. And that's why we have this game now. So the guy that worked on the Skater app is still working are still like the owner of the studio, but the developer doesn't work there anymore. At least they still developers, but just not the main guy. PS6, just a computer. Well, people have been saying, like, I think Microsoft just came out recently that they're not doing exclusive anymore, so there won't be any more console exclusive games. So that's kind of like the first step of making console more moddable. Yeah, you can mod Steam Decks though. Yeah, you can do that. A decent PC, it's about... I'm not sure the price anymore, honestly. The GPU prices are coming down a lot. I think, like... I don't know, what's a good price? What's a good PC price these days, guys? Like $800 bucks? 1500 bucks? Oh, God. Yeah, they're pretty pricey still. $1,500? Yeah, for a PC, like, not only do you have to buy the computer, you know, you have to think about the other stuff too, so that you're not only looking at just the computer, but you need monitor, you need keyboard, mouse, you need probably Windows, you need a few things.
Yo, yeah.
Beach Boy, dude! Thanks, man. Depends on what you mean by good PC. Yeah, you can get like a budget one for a little cheaper, you can get a good one for way more. Console exclusive are dumb. You cop the PS4 to play Bloodborne. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Bloodborne is a good game, but yeah, there's very few exclusives that would make me buy a console these days. Like Halo and stuff. I wouldn't buy just Xbox to play Halo anymore. They're all in PC. All right, Olewe. Olewe, there it is. That's the wrong map. What's it called? Olewe. Right. I didn't put in the right place. Let's cut these, put them into my documents. Skater XL maps. Paste them there. Okay. This is not Session at all. We're playing Skater XL right now. But the DLC for Session should be coming out, I think, this week, I've heard. So, I've heard tomorrow. I've heard Friday. People are confused. I think it's coming out this week sometime, though. I think. What do you have against Session since it already has mods installed? The mods in Session don't even compare to Skater XL. It's very... Like, maybe I can draw a picture. I don't know. But, like... Here's, like, the Session mods. Maybe, like, a circle like this. This is... Let me zoom out a little bit. I need a bigger canvas. The Skater XL mod is like this. Like, the amount of maps you have, the amount of mods there are, the amount of gear there is for the actual gear modifier, it's like, there's just... It's not even comparable. It's just, there's so much more for Skater XL. Doesn't mean that the stuff for Session isn't good, though. It just means there's a lot less of it. Like, right now in Skater XL, on the modding website, I think just the website alone, there's over 1,200 maps. You could play a new map every single day for the next, like, 3 years or 4 years. Is it easy to mod a Steam Deck with a computer? The Steam Deck is kind of like a computer itself. Like, I think you could just mod it directly on the Steam Deck. You think Skate 4 will have tournaments? I think it will, yeah. I think Skate 4 might even go like the esport route. If they really want to go all out, they could definitely have like esports, you know, like Apex Legends tournaments, or like how they do with like Fortnite, Apex Legends, like stuff like that. Just like maybe like death races or tournaments where they do points. The hard thing about XL, like Skater XL has done the same thing, but I want to have like an esport event that's more realistic, you know, like more chill tricks, more realistic tricks. But it's hard to do that because you need judges and you need a way to, you know, like how do you judge skateboarding? Like the bigger the trick, the more points, or like the more stylish? It's hard to really judge it. Skate Battle Royale, yeah. It sounds dumb, but honestly, yo, that'd be so sick. If Skate had Battle Royale mode, I'd be all over that. I don't know how that would look, but just imagine. I kind of hope, I don't know if they're gonna do this, but I kind of hope that Skate is kind of like, in a way, Minecrafty or Roblox-like, where people can design their own gameplay modes. I'm not sure if that makes much sense, but you know how you can make maps and stuff? I hope that you can make like a race map, then also add mechanics to it, where you can have like a start and go and have like checkpoints, and that's just an example. Just make custom game modes. That'd be cool. The trick lining can be annoying in this. Yeah, there's gonna be trick lining for sure. But I never trick lined in Skater or in Skate because I was never that great at the game, honestly. But like Pro Skater, Tony Hawk Pro Skater is all about trick lining. So I mean, Skate is like a mixture of Session, Skater XL, and Pro Skater put together almost. You'll have dudes just doing trick lines and dudes just doing kickflips and flat. Kind of like a mixture of both. Oh yeah, go to EYEWEAR. Switch the map up. EYEWEAR. There it is. You guys think that Skate 4 or Skate should have an in-game stat menu? Like, would that be a thing that they should add, or would you guys think the game should just... I mean, they used to have hardcore and easy mode and stuff. Would that be like good enough, or the lobby broke? Oh no. I'll fix it. I guess like maybe have like an easy, medium, hard mode, but also have like expert mode where you can customize your own settings. Stats would be sick. Yeah. Yo, Ziv. Let me leave room. I'll create a new room. I like their difficulty slider, but add more. Yeah, I think I can't say too much, but in their playtesting, they have something like that. Create public room. Map not yet processed. Can somebody make a room here? I can't make one. I hate this game. Yeah, it doesn't work, man. This map is like 4 years old. I don't know why I can't make a lobby. Will Skate 4 possibly have mods? Now that is a good question. I really don't know. And that's the first question that I asked EA when I met with them one-on-one. Because coming from Skater XL in Session, you know, that's the biggest deal to these games is mod support and people that can make custom maps and gear and stuff for free. But, you know, with the free-to-play model and selling cosmetics, I don't think them allowing people to make custom stuff is going to be the way, like, going to be allowed. So I think, honestly, that you won't be able to mod EA Skate. It'll be online only, and if you get caught with modding the game, you'll probably get banned. Like, if you have custom cosmetics or custom skins or custom physics, they'll definitely ban you from online because it'll be considered cheating. So,
can you pull a Frontail BS Gazelle out for me, lad?
So that being said, them not supporting mods, what I think that's going to create, since there's demand for mods for Skate, I think it's going to create an underworld that will be modded. There's going to be a Discord somewhere where you can download a pirated copy of Skate that's offline only that will have mod support for it, which they already have that. Like, you know how there's playtesting out there? There's already Discords out there that have the old playtest downloads. So you can literally go to the Discords, download the old playtests, and play them. So they're going to have an offline version of Skate which you would download. It's going to be sketchy. There's going to be mods they have to download, and this would not be a thing if they just supported mods in the game. So they're creating this whole thing for no reason. If they just supported mods in the first place, they would not have to deal with that. But now they're going to have to, you know, go through YouTube videos, take them down. They have to go through Discord, take them down. They have to waste all this extra time taking stuff down just so people don't do that, to save their business model. So, I mean, that's the bad thing about free-to-play, is that they're stuck in this position now where they have to waste so much energy on taking stuff down that people just want from their game. And, like, you know, creating maps and gear in Skater XL in session is emergent player behavior. So if you have, you know, if you buy Skater XL, you buy session, and you start making maps and gear and, like, you know, giving them up for free, that is, like, player behavior that you want to support, right? So if people want to do that, make gear maps for your game, you should make, like support that and let people do that for free because they want to do it. And if you don't allow them to do that, they're gonna end up selling it and stuff. So you have like, you might have to buy your way into the mods, you know, like they could have viruses, they could be sketchy, they're not official, like, you know, it's just not gonna be very good. And also the fact that you can only mod on PC, so it's not accessible to people on console. They're going to be seeing people with modded out Skate 4 games, you know, better looking clothing, better maps you can't get, different physics, different animations, maybe. Like, just think, maybe driving cars. Like, just think of all the stuff that you can probably do with mods that people can't do on consoles. That's why it's so sad for them to not support modding. Especially, you know, when Skate 4 probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for these two modded games that made skateboarding hype again. Yo, Crossy, what up, dude? Did the lobby break again, guys? Oh yeah, I can't make a lobby. Did somebody make one? Oh, lay away. There we go. I'll join this one. Do a one-on-one with you because I had a problem to get my mod. Do you do one-on-one? I could help you on Discord, but there's people already in my Discord that can help you out. But I have a new modding website that could help. I have videos that can help. People that in my Discord that can help as well. And after my stream ends, I can help you out as well after the stream. Mods can also compromise their ecosystem. People could introduce a mod that can harvest data. So yeah, like, just imagine now, like, since they don't support mods, what people will probably do is rip the stuff from the store for free. Like, why not? Like, if there is a modded game and you can't access online in the store in the modded game, people are just gonna make the gear that they're selling for free. I mean, why not? Yo, Liam, what up, dude? And, you know, the question for me is then, you know, if people get banned for cheating, if that ends up happening, there's modded, you know, Skate 4, you know, if that's considered cheating, what happens to me when I make videos on it and stream it? Do I get banned? Are they gonna strike me down? Because, like, all I do is play modded Skater XL and modded Session. If I mod Skate, will I get in trouble? Like, I imagine. Straight to jail, I know. Like, straight to jail. When at the same time, I'm probably buying every single stuff from their store anyway. Like, I'm gonna have the other game. I'm gonna buy everything anyway. But they're gonna, like, definitely take down the modded stuff. So, you know. I hope they can figure that out. Because, you know, if they don't do it, there's incentive for people to make it. And the reason why they're going to do it is because people can sell those mods for money. Like, when there's money involved, people are going to do it. If people can make a mod and sell it for 10 bucks a month, they can become, like, rich. You know? That's going to happen. There's going to be somebody that figures it out and becomes rich from modding Skate 4. But you could just hire them instead if you want, you know? take note with what happened with Dog Vinci and Fro, and Dog Vinci almost got sued. Amazing Day Studios got threatened with to get sued. Fro is now making his own video game from scratch. Just take note from what we're already dealing with. Yeah, and I really just want the game to be good for everybody, because you can't play with these mods on consoles. If you have mods in Skate, you can't play it on console, then you just ruin the experience. And I mean, just think of what the mods could be. They could be all these things, but that's why I want dual stick, because if they don't add dual stick, they're creating demand for a mod that makes dual stick work. So that's why they should add dual stick. That's why they should add these features that we want, because people will mod it in no matter what they do. And if nobody does it, I will mod it in myself. I will personally sit down, do nothing for 3 months, learn how to code and mod it out myself. If nobody does it, I'll do it. It's gonna happen. So just add it to the game. Yo, Meegs, what up, dude? Probably crossplay too. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was saying though. You can't mod an online game because there's gonna be cheat detection software. So you're gonna have to go to a Discord and download an offline version of Skate that doesn't have online to mod it out. So that's kind of the point. Is people will have to go to a different location outside of Origin to get the game that doesn't have a storefront. So there's people playing the game that really can't support EA because they can't access the store. It's just offline only. A lot of big companies don't understand. Yeah, well, I think the people that would end up modding the game is a very small amount of people compared to the overwhelming amount of people that would play it for free on console. So there's gonna be maybe a couple thousand people that mod it out like that, but thousands more that hundreds of thousands that play the game for free. So it's a very small amount, but it's still enough to make a difference. This map is Ole Way. It's kind of like a San Francisco hill bomb type map. I think, didn't Garrett make a video on this map yesterday? I watched it on the toilet, actually. I was taking a poop. I watched Garrett's video. It's the best time to watch XL videos, on the toilet. If Terry Kennedy wasn't in the new Skate, I don't want it. Oh, if he's not in the new Skate? Yeah, they gotta add all the old characters. You gotta have Retta. Maybe they think a Skate game will be like Fortnite and what no one will want to play it offline. Yeah. I guess Fortnite, you can't play it. I guess you could play offline, but why would you want to? Because it's just a shooter, right? You want to shoot people and kill them. I guess you could play against robots, but with Skate, skateboarding, you don't need to be with people. You could just film yourself, so there's no incentive to really be online in the first place. But if they really went all out with it, and if they really want to mod it out, they can make another version of Skate and just add multiplayer to it with a mod. That would be a lot to do, but I don't know. Respect the indie devs that make a game for a niche market. Yeah, the good thing about Session XL, especially Potato XL, is they design the game in a way that supports modding and allows people to make stuff easily. Brother, this is a little too much. So yeah, imagine you modded Skate 4 and you have some people doing this in the lobby, and the people on Xbox and PlayStation looking at this giant head. Why wouldn't regular multiplayer work with Skate? Got here late. Oh, we're talking about modding Skate. How if they didn't add dual stick, for example, people would probably try to create an offline version and mod it in and stuff. Because if you modded an online service game, you probably get banned. So just how not supporting mods can lead to like a whole underground thing of people downloading like a different version of the game to just mod it. It's like it already is a problem. Like you guys know about like you can't just like hide, like not mention it or like just pretend it doesn't exist. There's already discords that you can download the playtest. Like if you're not in the playtest, you can download the old playtest and play the game right now. It's like you can't just, it's public knowledge. People know about these things. It's on YouTube. You can look it up. It's like it's out there. It's available. It's not like hidden. So there's gonna be Discord where you can buy or just download the game and mod it. Pretty sure scale be can animations. Dual stick foot control will be insanely difficult. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, maybe, I don't know. Skater XL's animations are canned too. Like, they're not as canned. But the animations, they're blended together so nicely that you can't really tell the animations are happening. There's not really, like, much to them. If you mod the new skate, they're gonna take it back to the boards they sent you. I just want to play the most fun skateboarding game. And to me, that's, you know, the money that EA has to support their game with the controls of Skater XL and the support of the communities from Skater XL in session. And I guess like kind of like a studio, kind of like Creature. EA has been pretty good with giving updates and stuff, but I just want like a mixture of all these games put together. This is a new high school map? No, this is an old map. It's called EYEWEAR. It's like kind of like a San Francisco type map. Not a school map. Backtails. Whoa. Oh, what? The board is physics-based and the skater is canned, yeah. So I guess like their skateboard is canned too in the skate, right? What's the session DLC? It's a new school. Oh yeah, that's what you mean. It's a new school map. Yeah, sorry. Your last match makes more sense now. It's kind of like Easy Day Studio or Easy Day High School. Just a school map with a collection of a bunch of real life spots put into one. So Leap of Faith, Carlsbad, El Toro, a bunch of real life school spots put into one. Looks really good. XL is a blend between inverse kinematic and procedural placement with canned animations. There we go. That's the official terms there. Froze the expert. Will it be on the Switch? I don't know. I assume so, yeah. Wouldn't it be on the Switch? Is there other DLC on the Switch too? The water park and stuff? We're still waiting for the mod browser for this game on the Switch. So I think Easy Day Studios are probably doing that. Like we don't have a mod browser on the Switch yet. But they added all the maps to mod.io, so they're ready to do it. Going kind of fast. It's a good line here. Does pretty much everyone love dual stick controls because on XL? Yeah, like it's a very small amount of people that like dual stick because there's not many people that play these two games, but like Skater XL is quite literally skate, flick it controls, split into 2 sticks. Like, it's the same controls, just split into 2. I guess the biggest difference is how you turn, because since you use the left stick for your left foot now, you turn with the triggers. So honestly, the dual stick isn't the biggest change, it's the turning is the biggest change between these 2 games. You can still use the left stick though, but I recommend using the triggers. But that's definitely the hardest thing, is the leaning. But yeah, they're very similar to skate controls. You know, with skate, you would use 1 stick, you would go down over here to do a tray flip, you would scoop it and flick it with 1 stick. With Skater XL, you literally just do the same thing. You scoop it, and you flick it with this stick over here. Like, this game is actually, to me, it's easier to play than flick it controls, because you don't have to do these small, tiny micro movements to make your trick work with 1 stick. You could do it, like, do 2 small movements with each individual stick. So instead of like 1 complicated movement on 1 stick, you do 2 easy movements with the 2 sticks. It just makes it easier. I don't know. Way easier, way more intuitive. Only thing that would make sense for XL and console would be multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah, if you want multiplayer, definitely Skater XL, but I'm used to XL Switch. Yeah. There's no right and wrong way to play, but I like Skater XL's dual stick because it actually has a defined goofy and regular stance. Like, if you're regular, you can't play the game goofy because it's a totally different game. It's the opposite of what you do in regular stance. So like a goofy person doing a kickflip isn't the same as me doing a switch flip. That doesn't make any sense. That's how a session works though. So like, it makes sense if you're like more like a Shane O'Neill or a P-Rod and you're more ambidextrous. You could do, you know, the same trick both directions. But in reality, usually switch is harder than your normal stance, right? So that's why switch in this game is backwards. It's just nollie. So like a switch flip for me is like a nollie flip. That's what it feels like. So I'm going backwards. Then a goofy flip would be pressing down, you know? So if you combined goofy and regular controls into 1 control scheme, that's what session is. You know, because in session you press down on the sticks, then you press up to ollie, land switch, then you would press down on the sticks again and press up. That's how Skater XL would work if you had goofy and regular combined to 1. So there is no proper stance in session. There's only 1 stance. Honestly, I think though, like, what would be the best option would be to have both. Like, you know, some people are good at both stances. Like, you know, like what's that skater from California, Scapegoat? Like, if you played as him or if he was playing the game, it would make more sense session because he's better at switch, I think, right? Or as good as switch as he is regular. So there is no right and wrong, really. Just how you kind of think of skateboarding yourself, really. Tray flip, no slide. You can have XL settings in session if you have front foot, back foot. It's pretty similar, but it's a little bit different. Like switch and nollies, or switch is just different. Switch and fakie. It's almost similar though. The one thing about session that I do not like though, there's a couple things in the controls that are not good, like the manual reverts. You know, in this game, you do a power slide and you turn your body. Like you turn your shoulders and you power slide to do a manual revert. But in session, you double click the right trigger, which is kind of like, it just seems like a temporary thing that they should fix because you just double tap a thing and then you just spin automatically. There's no control to it. You just click a button and it just happens. Yo, Porter, thanks, man. Is there a rim code? Yeah, there is. It's A2ENP. How is the lobby so big? 250 players? What the hell? The one thing in session that really gets me is, so when you're regular stance, you know, you press down to ollie in session. When you're goofy, you press down to ollie in both stances, right? But if you did a manual, I'm pressing up on my sticks, and I did a manual revert in session, what direction am I pressing my sticks now? I'm pressing up. So like the controls, they flip into the inverted controls of what they should be. That's the worst thing about that game, is that you press down, I do a revert, and I'm pressing down still. And then if I put my board down, and then I now have to press down my left stick. So like the controls, they overlap each other so much. And it creates an unimmersive experience for me. Because when you're doing mini ramp stuff and half pipe stuff, you're going back and forth doing spins, you don't know what direction to press on your sticks because you're constantly switching, and both inputs work in most cases. Excel keeps you locked into your default stance, yeah. But the pivots in session, they look really nice though. It's nice because like when you have these animations and you have to do it yourself, it can look pretty jarring and jank. But I'm in full control over it, how it looks. So it's all me doing that. It's like a skill issue. In session, like you click a button, you watch it happen, it looks nice, but there's like zero feel to it. There's like no control happening, you know? In Skate is like a mixture of both. So in Skate, what you would do to, you know, revert, you press down, and then you spin the left stick around in a circle, and then you spin. Because your left stick is your body, right? So you have your board on your left and right foot, your body on your left stick. So you manual, then you spin. That's how you manual revert. This game is more of a power slide type thing. I really wish that you could spin in this game. Like you can't go more than 180. Like you can't keep spinning. You gotta keep doing it over and over again. You can't keep spinning. Flawed control scheme, like it's hard to fix because, you know, they could make it so, like I think in session when you 180 you can catch it. Like I think I'm right about this.
Just downloaded Crack Skate 4.
What? I think you can press either direction. You can press down and that will manual, but you can also press up to manual. Like I think both directions work. Like you can pick what direction you want to press, up or down. That was nice. Do a front Smith. Ah. What's Somber? What up, dude? Give me some requests, guys. Some tricks to try out here. Only thing I will say though is you really get that figure that out feeling. Yeah, both these games they offer that. Yeah, like I don't know. Session definitely does feel good when you land the trick that you're trying, especially like double grinds. It feels amazing. Like when you in session, when you lock into a trick, I like their popover system. How you this is.
Can I see a kickflip, BS tail, big spin out on the little bend left to the big kink rail section?
Oh, what? Yeah, I'll try that. Like session has better pop outs than this game. Like in session, to do a pop over, you would let go of your sticks and you repress it or whatever in the direction that you want to go. That feels really cool. In this game, you literally just press a button. Like you go like this, you press a button, and then you pop over. So it's easy, but it's not as like controlled, intuitive, you know? What was that trick request? Nollie, nose blunt, big heel. Need to find a better rail. Got distracted by bad Aldi. I didn't see it. I was probably yapping. I'm a pro yapper today. Feel more immersed? Yeah. I don't know, maybe you guys can do it with Session, but I'm not that good at that game as I am this game. Like in this game, I can close my eyeballs and I know what I'm doing. I can feel the tricks happening. I can feel the game. That's how like intuitive these controls are to me. Like when I'm doing tricks, I'm feeling it. There's so much involved with it. Nolly nose blunt, big heels. Skate with my eyes closed. Blood can feel the game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right? Am I wrong with that? Is that weird? I just want to have that same feeling in like Skate 4 or something, because like the game does a lot of the work for you. Like when you're alling a set in Skate, or when you do a grind, maybe not grinds because you can turn it off, but when you all these stuff in Skate, it kind of just does the work for you a lot of times.
Hey Milk, hope your day is good.
Thank you, man. Hope your day's good as well. Blunt fakies. Let's do switch blunt. Ah. Yo, Josiah, what up, dude? Nollie heel front Smith. Nollie heel front Smith. Ooh. Switch, hard flip, backside nose blunt to fakie.
Skater is touching with hands. Session is touching with skateboards.
What the hell is that? That crooks? So switch, hard flip. What's the trick? Hard flip back nose blunt? Alright, I'll try that one. That'd be insane. With the fakie, that would be like back to regular and switch, right? So let's try that. Hold on. Turn around here. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard one. No, I didn't try the big spin yet, me, because I'll try to do all the tricks I can. I can't. I'm doing one at a time, though. Hold on. I'm trying to switch hard flip back nose blunt. Hold on, hold on. Oh! Oh! Yo! That was butter. That was crazy. What the hell? I should make my feet go lower. I don't have my stand set up for that trick, but I should make my feet go low in that one. It'd be sick. Session DLC drops soon. I heard it drops tomorrow. I might be wrong with that. I don't want to mislead you guys because I don't really know officially, but I think it drops this week. I've heard either tomorrow or Friday, but it's definitely this month, so I'm just kind of waiting. And whenever the DLC drops, I'm gonna go live right away and play it live. I won't be playing Session right now, but I just want to play some multi with you guys. Ooh. Check the room size. I've seen it. 250. Hard flip slick ass? Yeah, well mine do, because I just kind of flick my sticks in a random direction. They have no settings set up. If you want to make it look nice though, you'd actually have to do it properly. When tricks look bad in this game, it's a skill issue. It's always a skill issue. It's a skill and knowledge issue actually, because you don't know how to use the mods either. Nollie knows. Oh yeah, I gotta land that one. And try it. Can I even nollie onto this? I can't. Is there actual gameplay mods for what? For Session? Or for this game? Do a cab tail. Oh, I was way over rotated there. Yeah, I was gonna do the yellow rail, but I think it's too close to the wall. Might try it. See if this works. Nollie nose blunt. Oh, it's pretty far away actually. Not bad. Ew. Yeah, Session DLC. I think too, like what GL Namer said, is that with most DLCs they usually drop a new update too. So you might see some the gameplay changes tomorrow. Like usually they drop those as a free update, but the map is DLC. So there could be some changes to something. The mini ramp. All right. For the mini ramp. Lagging. I'm moving locations right now, but I'll try some rail tricks over here. All right, Ryan. Take care, man. Thanks for chilling. Yeah, we're trying to make it more active again. I think the XL community is getting a little bit more active. Been quite a few new maps lately too. New Brawl Unit map just came out. This is a beautiful ramp. I need to change my grind settings a little bit. I get stuck in the coping. Oh. Good trap. Been enjoying Session a lot. Gave up an XL ages ago when they updated and broke almost every mod. That's a you issue though. It's not the game. You just gotta reinstall your mods. I don't know. I would not want to miss out on these mods, guys. There's so many new maps and mods coming up for Skater XL. I do feel bad for people that are missing out on the, you know, the best skateboarding game in my opinion. If there's gonna be a day, you know, when Skate 4 comes out and this game might, you know, die, and I think it's just good to take advantage of what we have right now. Hop in multi, get modded out, play it while it lasts, while it's still hype. Because it might eventually die one day for real. There's a mini around this map? Yeah, it's at the bottom of the hill. Update is probably 22nd, 29th. They posted the date a week ahead, but haven't. Usually a Thursday? Really? Somebody was saying it's like tomorrow or Friday, but yeah, I guess it could be any day this month. So like nose grab, hit my tail.
What is the best mini ramp in the game?
This one's pretty good. Honestly, the big ramp is pretty good too. It's probably like a Brawl Unit map. Any of Brawl Unit's half pipes are good. Trying to like tail bash on the way in. Oh, kind of. Oh! I would like bash it though. That was kind of sick. Yeah, I played Pinch Park. I think that has like half pipes to it too, right? You're brawling a half pipe. River Fern? Yeah, that's a dope one. Got some real half pipes. The competition size. The bowl's nice too. There's no mini ramp there though, I think, right? Just bigger ramps. Ah, man. Had a no stall. What? Binary server room? I have to get that map to go there. Nollie to backside switch nose grind the coping. Nollie to backside switch nose grind the coping. What? I'm not sure if you can still download the old G River Fern. Ah. Love that trick. Fakey kickflip to like nose stall. Back to fakey. Oh no. Yeah, this controller's really good. There's 0 stick drift so far. It's really good. The sticks are a little bit longer than I'm used to, so it's kind of hard to get used to. Just there's more distance to travel on the sticks. Yo, Sam, what up, dude?
Yo.
Yo, what up? Ooh. Yeah, I have a Kermit bot. Backtails, hard flip blunt. Oh, just missed it, dude. Oh my god, Skyfall with the $50, man. What the hell, bro? Like, thank you so much, man. Oh my god, I'm getting KFC tonight. Or maybe Popeyes. Something chicken. What's the best chicken place, guys? Thank you so much, man. That's insane. Big W. Got one for you. Whataburger? I don't have that. I live in Canada. I'm Canadian. We got Wendy's. What's the best? Is Whataburger good? I heard that's like not good. Is it good? Or no? What's the? No, is it In-N-Out that's not good? Which one's like the not good one? It's like kind of okay if you're really hungry, but not your go-to. Controversial, but shawarmas. I think shawarmas are really good. Canes? Vegetarian? My bad. Didn't mean to bring up a sensitive topic. What burger shop has the best veggie burger? We gotta be inclusive. Best rice patty. Cat has those Donairs. We don't have Donairs in other places? Think we'll play VR. Alright, Ollie. Hope you have fun in VR, my dude. What do you have? You got a Quest 3? Quest 2? The Impossible Whopper kind of slaps. Whopper from Burger King. It now gets soggy, but it's good. Just gotta eat it right away. You can't like order takeout In-N-Out. Your local skate park makes a falafel burger? What? Like indoor park? There's this park that I live kind of near, like 2 hours away, and it has like this outdoor canteen. So when you're skating the park, you can skate up to this canteen and just get like slushies and drinks and snacks and stuff. It's crazy. Get a cavity and a kickflip. House skate park in the UK? Damn. Yeah, I didn't go to a single indoor park all winter. Fortunately, I think they're closing the biggest indoor park too in Toronto. There's 2 skate parks right now I can go to, and the big giant one, they're tearing the concrete bowl down because I think their lease ends this year, so they will be gone within the next year. At least sad to see. It's a really big skate park. It's called CJ's. in Toronto. Osborne? Ah. Apparently, House Skate Park in Austin is closing down. Ah, really? I find like most indoor skate parks I've ever seen, they last a couple of years. I think the rent might go up and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. They just don't seem to last very long. I haven't seen a single indoor park that lasted over like 6 years. They come and go very quick. The two indoor parks that we have in Toronto, there's CJ's and there's Skate Loft. They're both on their second warehouse. So they had different locations before this. So I hope they move to a new location. But nobody knows quite yet. What a nose blunt is so bad. It's hard to pop though. Pop into the nose blunt. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed it. They closed Ramp 48, almost 3 hours away. Ramp 48, that sounds familiar. That's a big park, isn't it? Whoa. What pros have you seen IRL at events or street spots? Chat and Milky? Who's the first pro that you guys met in the chat? Who's the first pro you've ever met? But if you haven't met anybody, I guess pick one, I guess. I don't know. Just, I think my first pro was Eric Costin. Reynolds? First pro ever? Baker Tour? I met Eric Costin on the Yes We Canada tour, I think it was called. Something like that. Yes We Canada, or like some Canada tour. Nija? Gary Rogers? Antoine? Day One Song? Sean Malto? Damn! Where'd you meet Malto? On the golf course? Luan? Okay, like I didn't really meet Eric Costin. I got his autograph. But he's the first I was in contact with. And I was like 10 years old. So, I mean, that's the first one. Also, Rick McCrank. But the first pro I actually talked to and met, I think, was Luan Oliveira. Actually, no, it's not true. Wayne DeZarmo. Wade DeZarmo. Wade D. I went to a Toronto indoor skate park. I walked into this like sketchy warehouse on like the second floor of this factory. Sketchy little indoor skate park. And the first person that talked to me is Wade DeZarmo. He just walks up, he's like, hey, Wade. And just shakes all her hands, just walks away. Give me sets with Wade and so I met Wade and Morgan Smith. They were at the session together. I was skating a bench with Morgan Smith. That was kind of a crazy session. I was trying to learn front nose blunts. This guy was just doing like kickflip back nose blunt first try. The Wade style, yeah. Hands at his sides, lands a trick perfectly. Shrugs it off. Vans used to come to Miami and set up half pipe at the shop in the early 90s. Met Tony Hawk. That's so sick. That's like the golden age of skateboarding too, when like people that didn't skateboard were into skateboarding, you know? Just the skaters were the cool kids. When I was growing up, we had a half pipe in my local, like we didn't have a skate park yet. We had a wooden ramp, just a half pipe, like massive. It was like this size too. Like full-size half pipe, just chilling in the middle of a small town in Canada. But it got burned down, I think. Oh! Okay, that line was crazy. Oh no, that was so sick. Met P-Rod once. Met the whole Vans team in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Why does skating transition and exo look off? Honestly, the transition works a little bit better on the newest XL version because it's really just the physics. Like the physics of skateboarding games, they pull you down. And it's really hard to make a game, I guess, that, you know, also works vertically. It's really weird. I don't know. Like Skate 3 is the best transition I've ever played. Or even the Skate 4 playtesting and stuff. But like, in order to make transition feel or look good, they have to like add a bunch of systems to make you stay in the transition and make it work automatically. So Session and XL looks kind of janky because you're in complete control, and if something looks bad, it's because the person playing it, like me, is not controlling it like I could, or I could potentially, I guess, because like the looks is more in my hands than the game allows, I guess. Whereas Skate 4, you know, you do an input and then you have this crazy looking trick, but you're not really controlling it too much. So I don't know, this game definitely looks okay at times. It's also pretty janky at times too, because I'm in complete control of what I'm doing, so it's all me having to make it look good. So this game feels both very good and very bad sometimes. You know, you try to do a grind trick and you miss the coping, you just kind of grind air. It feels pretty weird. But when you land, it feels good. Why is this the Session DLC wait room? Because we're just waiting for DLC. It's coming out this week, I think, or next week, but we're just waiting for it to drop. Seems like the coping stuff is off a lot in this game. Well, the coping, this is a custom map, so with Session there is no splines. Like, you just make a map and stuff just works, so it's very consistent. Whereas this game, you need to actually add a spline to every single object in order to grind it, and they're all different. So this game is very inconsistent. Where's the grind tools? So every spline in this game was made by the map creator of this map. So this is made by Olay. If I switch the map to a new half-pipe map, it'd be made by a different person. Every transition would feel different on every single map in the game. So you can make transition feel really, really good and work really well, and you can make it feel really bad if it doesn't work properly. So you're waiting here for a week? No, I mean, I can go off stream, right? I can go offline, right? Can I? Am I stuck here? No, I just have to wait for. I'm waiting for your DLC. You have to wait until it drops. I have to wait for the release of it, the whole thing. What up, Brucey? You watch Gifted Hater? Sometimes I do, yeah. What up, June? Which sound pack are you using? I got the free Neezy, or the free dog sound pack by Neezy. Let's go to some street spots, maybe. Let's get around this ramp in a circle, actually. Let's start up here. Slappy curb, hit the rail, and then go down. Subathon until the DLC drops. Just stay live till it drops. What's this guy wearing? He's got a hat on. I'm confused why it's called Waiting Room when it's releasing in a week. How do you know it's releasing in a week, though? Have they said that? It's called Waiting Room because we're waiting. Like, nobody is supposed to know when it drops, so we're just waiting for it to drop, right? That's why it's called Waiting Room, because we're waiting for it to drop and waiting for news. But sometimes when I go live like this and have a waiting room tag, somebody that knows something will pop in and tell us when it drops. So if it drops next week, that is news to me. I did not know that. They said they would announce it a week out from when it would drop, so it would come out this week. They would post it on Twitter. Okay, there you go. So that's news to me. Whenever they post, we'll be a week out. We're learning new stuff today. Do some contests? Yeah, we gotta do a contest in this game for sure. I need to do that. make a video about it, get people to post like edits and stuff. I was hoping that Easy Day Studios would make another official contest, and I'm kind of hoping they still do it this year, but I could do it myself and just have a similar event to that, the esport event. It drops Friday. So there's people, I've heard, you know, yesterday on stream, I heard that the DLC drops tomorrow on Wednesday. I heard it dropped on Friday. People are telling me now that they're going to announce it on Twitter a week before they drop it. So I'm hearing 3 different things now. So there's lots of misinformation, lots of, you know, stuff out there about the DLC that we're learning. But nobody really knows, it seems. I don't know. Skater still worth buying with the mods, or should I get Session instead on PC? They're both worth it. Session, with like all the DLC and stuff, it's a little bit more expensive. But Session with mods on PC is insane. The thing is, whatever game you play first will probably be the game that you enjoy the most. Like, you know, it could be Skater XL, it could be Session. Whatever one you try first will probably be the one you prefer, because when you switch to the other game after playing the first one, you're gonna have a hard time because the controls are very similar. But just think of it this way: like if you're new to the game or new to both games, you try Session out for like the first time, you're coming from Skate 3 or 20 Pro Skater, so you're learning like from scratch. Or even for Skater XL, that applies to this game too. But if you play one game first, then switch games, you're gonna try to apply what you just learned from the other game to this game, or vice versa, and you're gonna have a harder time playing the second game than if you were to just play it from scratch. Because these 2 games are so similar, but they're different enough to make your experience kind of get thrown off a little bit with how they're different too. Is Session or XL harder to learn? It really depends. Like on flat ground, for example, like doing a kickflip in both games is the same. You press down on the stick, you press forward on the left stick, you kickflip. In Session though, when you're switch, it's the same thing. You look at your sticks, you press down, you press up. So I personally think that Session on flat ground is easier. Way easier. Like you can just do anything you want. You just look at the sticks, you just do it. But when you start doing rail tricks, you start olling at ledges and stuff in Session, that's when it gets really hard. Like when you start moving around and having to pop at the right time to land on a certain spot and keep grinding and pop out of it, that's when Session gets way harder than Skater XL. Because XL, it has this kind of like lenience to it, so you can like get into like a different trick, like a no slide, and you can move it around and kind of adjust it while you're doing tricks to make it work. You can do that in Session too, but to a lesser extent. So you have to lock in perfectly in Session, whereas in XL, when you pop and when you land, you have like complete freedom during the trick over how you can manipulate the trick to make it work, even if it doesn't work. But in Session, you have to like pop at the right time, flick the right flick speed, land, like everything has to be perfect. So Session feels more rewarding in the way that you have to execute the trick perfectly to land it, whereas XL feels more rewarding in the sense that you have to make it look correct to yourself by tweaking your sticks and stuff. So there's more board control in Skater XL, and there's more, I guess, difficulty factor in Sessions. So there's 2 different experiences there. Like, you know, you can... In Skater XL, I can sit at this ledge and do this trick, you know, 20 times and land every single one of them. But only one will look amazing because I have to like make it look nice. But in Session, you probably won't land many of them. You might land a little bit less, but the one that you do land will look insane. I don't know. It's kind of like a mixture of both. There's very little times though in Session where a trick looks like not very good. Like I know they're missing animations and stuff, but when you land a full line or land a full trick in Session, it looks like you landed it, right? Whereas in XL, you can land tricks and it still looks bad because you're kind of just flopping around. Yeah, it's kind of like Dark Souls in a little way, yeah. Session's like Dark Souls, and the boss is like the ledge that you're hitting. Very satisfying to bang out tricks. Yeah, they both... So, yeah, like... With Skater XL, for me at least, the satisfaction comes from just getting better and better at styling your tricks out. So, I can, you know, easily do like nollie 180s and stuff, or nose grind 180s and stuff, but the real key for me is like doing it over and over to make it look as good as possible and feel as good as possible. Any info on the DLC? When it should come out? I've been hearing a few different things. People have been saying it's coming out this week. I've also heard that they're going to announce it on Twitter before they release it, so... I don't know. It should be this week, but it might be next week. I know it's for sure this month, though. Play Skater XL on Xbox first and install Session after it, and I indeed like Skater XL more. Just not sure why I want to buy it again with mods and PC. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish you could just buy it on one system and have it on all platforms, but it's hard to say. Like this game is constantly getting brand new maps and new mods all the time, so there's always new stuff to look forward to. There's like thousands of maps. Lots of mods. I don't know, if you like Skater XL on console, this game on PC is like, it's insane. Actually insane. It's definitely worth a shot. But it will take you like 100 hours to get kind of a grasp of what the mods can do. So the hard thing to kind of tell you guys is like, yeah, the mods are great, you gotta try them out. And then you try them out, and you don't know how to use them for the first 3 weeks or a month of having them, right? So you have to really kind of take your time and dive into them. But after you spend that time, it's insane. But also, dude, like the Session, like, I don't know if you guys ever played the RMS mod, but that mod for Session is insane. I don't know if it still works, but there's like a story mode, like there's mod for Session too that are actually incredible. Session all day, better controls if you're a skater. I don't know. We've talked about this earlier. I don't really know about that. Maybe. I think Session, if you appreciate more of like a P-Rod, Shane O'Neill type skater, because like they skate both directions kind of similar, but there is no goofy and regular stance in Session. So like in real life, there's goofy and regular people that can only skate one direction, you know? So if you are more of that kind of person where you can only skate, you know, regular or goofy, and you prefer to have switch and nollie feel backwards, that's what Skater XL is. Whereas Session, you know, your kick flips and switch flips, they feel the same. So your nollie flip and Vicky flip, they feel the same, right? So I don't know. Depends on what you appreciate more. It's a good spot. It's a little ledge here. Dog Vinci keeping the game alive. Yeah, well, Dog's been away for a while, but I think Fro's keeping it alive. Yeah, Dog for sure, because he's still updating his mods whenever we get a new update. Mateus, all the mappers. Can't grind that. Let's grind this ledge, hit this ledge to the bank. Go over there, okay. For controls in Session, but there's an XL. Yeah, there's a mod for this game that you can make the controls like Session. You can switch them with a mod. I really wish there was a mod for Session that can do the same thing, like but switch them for to have these controls. I would like that a lot. technically session has 4 stick stances. Yeah, so on session, there's 4 stances, right? So like this is how I think, I don't know, just kind of weird to wrap your head around. So there's 2 ends of the board. There's a nose and a tail, right? You have 2 feet. But in session, there's 4 inputs to stand up with stances. So there's down on this stick, there's down up on this stick, there's down on this stick, and there's up on this stick. But you know, that's what Goofy and like if you combined Goofy and regular together in this game, you get session controls in one. So I press down on my left stick now and up on my right stick. So this is how I would switch flip in session. Is the same way that a Goofy skater would do a kickflip. Right? Then switch to regular. And I could do the same inputs, you know, press down and flick forward. So Skater XL has the same control scheme as session, but it's split into 2 ways to skate, Goofy and regular. There is no stance in session. Everybody's the same stance. Kickflip back tail the entire top ledge of that 4 block. This one. If I get some speed, I'll try to do that. It's gonna be hard to get some speed for that, I think. Yeah, they're very similar controls. Very similar, but just hard enough to make it difficult to play both games. One thing in session that I like a lot is how in session you can change the turn speed. That's something that you can't do in this game. Like nobody's made a mod for that at all. You can't change the turn radius, as far as I know. But I wish you could. Like imagine you could have like tight trucks, make them feel tight. Session has a nice learning curve that XL doesn't have. That's not true at all, though. That's not true. If you watch the best people that play like this game at their best versus people that are brand new, they look way different from each other. If you watch a person that's new to session versus a person that plays session for 1,000 hours, they look identical almost because the animations are canned. You can't really alter the animations how stuff looks. But with a person in this game that has a lot of experience, they would have their stuff customized so much that it would look like unique to themselves. It would look completely different from default. Like every stance and every trick would be different. Every flick trick would flick differently. Like the board would look different, react different. Like everything would be different about the game. But not only like the mods that would make it different, but the way that you can style tricks out with your sticks in midair is also way more intuitive. You can really add some extra flair to your controls with just by playing the game. Like I could do like 180s like this. I can do 180 like this, right? Just ollie with the trigger. There's a 180. I can also use my sticks a little bit, make it a little bit faster. But I can also add some like crazy flair to it. You know, add some like a whip to it or something, or like go this direction, spin it backwards.
Is actually a birding
Just bought it on the Switch for travel. It's nice, but that many would be nice. Yeah. I know. Everybody agrees. Definitely a stat menu in this game would be insane. In the base game. Oh, there we go. Didn't lock it in very good though. Session can do that though? Can do what? Oh, I just wax? Yeah. Back nose blunt. Different ways in 180s and stuff. I guess, like, you're just not in as much control, though. Like, I mean, like, it just... Do I have to turn my gravity up? So, like... Hold on, go up, like, this way. Oh, 0 gravity. Oh, that's not my gravity. Hold on. 3.5, 0. Like, in this game, Session doesn't have this. Like, you can't control, like, yourself like a noodle. Like, this, you know how crazy this feels? I could turn my shoulders and my lower body separate from each other and dip my board down and stuff. This is what skateboarding should feel like in the air. You have like complete control over like every little tiny movement. And like when I do a flip trick and stuff, I have control over my feet too. Hold on. Like I can move my feet around and stuff. Like, you know how crazy this feels? So when a trick looks bad in this game, it's because you did it bad. I can move around with my mods. Obviously, they're not in a good position, but you have like complete control over everything. It just feels insane. Backside nose blunt. Backside nose blunt, nollie, frontside flip out on the ledge, on the top part of it. Oh, try to. Back nose blunt. Is that nollie frontside flip you said? Oh my god, leave far away. I will try this. We'll do like the second. We'll all get to the second one, or this part right here. Oh, it didn't really work there. I want to like ollie up, then grind the second ledge. Maybe you should turn off bank lean for that. Miscellaneous bank lean off. Ah. How do you hard flip with your stats is so hard? The stats that you downloaded might not be updated, but what you should do for better hard flips is turn your input threshold or your pop threshold on the main page down below the slider. Like the minimum is 5. And look at this. So when I have my threshold on 5 and I press down on my sticks, I have to do a scoop to do a hard flip, right? And when I put my stick down like a little bit to 5 o'clock, a little bit away from the vertical, I pop by accident here, right? See how I put it over here? It pops. You put the threshold down to 2 or 1. I can put my foot at 5 o'clock and keep it there. So all I have to do is scoop it like 1 millimeter and do a kickflip, and it does a hard flip every single time. And that applies to every trick in the entire game. So burial flips, put my foot over here. Nollie inward heel flips, my foot up here, up top right corner. Nollie hard flips, my foot over top left corner. So the same way that you would do it in Session, I made this game feel like Session, so I can move my sticks around. By default, you can't do that. But by reducing the threshold, you can make it so that you can put your foot in the pocket and pop it. It's not really working for my nollie hard flips for some reason. But yeah, so like when you're going for a ledge here, a good tip would either be to, you know, wind it up and do a hard flip back tail like that, or you can put your foot in the pocket and it would always do a hard flip. Like that. Hard flips look ass, get it so the board has a vertical flip to it. I mean, there's a button for that. You literally just press the vertical button and it flicks through your legs. Like the reason that I do it like that is so I can do hard flip back tails and grind tricks, back lip slides, front blunts and stuff. Just press the button, it goes through your legs. Like people are so dumb with this game, man. Like they think that you can't do certain things. Like if something looks bad, just change how it looks. If you don't like how it looks, change it. Go through your legs. There's nothing stopping that. Is Beach Boy here? Hey, Beach Boy, do a hard flip. I want to see your hard flip. See a frontside flip by Beach Boy. Look at these flips. I need to see your body though. I can't see your body. See these guys flips? Look at these flips. That was a ghetto bird, I think. It's alright. You might have to leave the lobby to actually see your outfit. 1 second. Yeah. Beach Boy, I think he has the best looking frontside flips and hard flips I've ever seen. So it depends on how you would do it. Like his hard flips, he has like the Chad Muska flips where you spread your legs and you go through your legs. But I find when I do those for myself, it's kind of hard to do the hard flip back tails and stuff because your legs are still spread in the air. So it depends on what you want to do. Can't find him. Invisible? Where'd he go? You do the Chad Muska in real life? Yeah. My hard flips in real life, I do them like that. I do like a frontside shove it and kick flip. That's actually how mine kind of look. So you can scoop it and flick it, but to have a better animation, you could do it late in the air. Could be like a late hard flip. It kind of goes more vertical like that. And then you can also add the vertical button too. That was kind of weird looking. There he is. So watch this guy's hard flips and frontside flips and stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Like that's what's up. Oh my god. It is, dude. The only thing that we can't see here is I can't see his custom board. Like he has a wider board probably. That was crazy. I can't see his clothing. So we're missing some stees because he has more things set up than we're looking at. Look at all his tricks though. Yeah, they're set up in a way to look nice down drops for sure. Like just inward heels. Look at that. That was beautiful. Switch varial heel. Yeah, I do kind of like that you can have the pop or whatever. Like you have to use both your sticks in session. I do kind of like that. Like session, it's kind of weird because if you think about it, in Skate or Skate 3, for example, I think on one stick, don't you have to press? Like you have to press down then up, right? I think. So I think session is kind of similar to Skate a little bit because you have to press two inputs. I think you can also do BB pops in Skate. I think you have to press down then up. And when you press up, that's when you pop, right? So I think it's like Skate 1 or Skate 2 or Skate 3. In this game, you pop with the back stick. You can still use the front stick, but it's not really required. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Map change? Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I can't change the map. I'm not the leader. I can leave though and join a new one. My game crashed. Classic. Hold on 1 second. I'll open it back up. Your leader? I'm just gonna open the game back up. You did a cheat system by stopping a 360 hard flip. Dude, caught on the nose. Nice. Like, yeah, do a 360 hard flip and catch it early. I'm not sure how Beach Boy does this trick, so I've tried to figure it out, but I can't quite get to work. Where to set stats for different tricks? It's usually a combination of a few different mods put together. So the XXL mod, you would typically use the Steez menu to alter your feet position. The boned ollie mod is kind of like the main Steez mod, so you combine your feet from the XXL mod Steez presets with the boned ollie stuff. And also Froze mod too, if you want to use Froze mod, has some things in there too for Steez. So Froze mod, boned ollie mod, and XXL mod put together. So just for like one example for this game, let me load my character here. I'm waiting for it to load. Where did my stance go? Did I load the wrong game? Oh no, I didn't. My stances reset themselves. I don't know why. Sharky stance. Those are stats. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Stances. There. I think that's proper. That's 13 gravity. I want to go to 15 gravity. I was making new stats last night, and I didn't... Wait, I did save them, actually. They're called Moosey. Where are they? Where are they? Right here. Moosey. Stats. Steez. There. Perfect. I didn't make the stance yet, so I'm still working on these stats. But they're pretty much the same as my Froggy stats. Froggy stats with Trucky stance is what I'm using right now. A mixture of both. 15 gravity stats and Trucky's speed or stance. Yo, Rotex, what up, dude? What's happening, man? Yeah, to set up different tricks, though, in this game, it's pretty crazy. There's so much things that you can do. Let me make a lobby. So, in order to make custom tricks or custom stances or custom whatever in this game, like, you gotta have an understanding of the different states in this game. So currently, I'm in my riding state. So I can customize my riding state, like my foot placement of this when I'm riding. But the second that I bend down, this is now my low pop ollie stance. Now 2 sticks down, this is my high pop ollie stance, and that means that there's 1 stance here, 2 stances. This is switch, 3, 4, 5 low pop, 6 high pop. 7 low pop, 8 high pop, 9. So there's 10 stances just in riding alone, which is all your pop stances and then your riding stances plus manual, different stance, nose manual, different stance. So there's 14 just on the ground. Then the second that you're in the air doing a trick, that's a different Steez setting. Different, it's not really a stance because you're not standing up. There's different settings for that when you're in the air. There's different settings for when you land the trick too. So when I land from ollie to an ollie, that's a stance. When I land from an ollie to a switch stance, that's a different stance. There's nollie to ollie, nollie to switch, fakie ollie to switch, fakie ollie to regular. These are all different catch stances I can set up. Room code, yeah. P8S8S. Impossible foot stance. So yeah, there's no impossibles in the game. So all you would do is you would set up just a custom backside 360 shove it. So I have these 3 shove its in the game, right? So this is what a 3 shove it looks like. You just scoop the board, does this. So to make this do an impossible, I have to make my feet match the board. And I need the board to kind of flip better vertically. So you go to the flips tab, and you would make the board flip vertically with the vertical button. So I can do this flip now, which is more like an impossible, right? It flicks more kind of horizontal. My foot still isn't on the board. is still kind of missing the board. So then you'd use the bone to ollie mod and go to that specific trick. So you go to low ollie, backside shove it, and this is my impossible steez settings. So that would match my foot to the board. So whenever I do impossible now, it matches the board. And you could also alter the catch of this too. So when I go to the catch customizer, I go to catch for ollies, for backside scoops that land in default stance. So ollies that do backside shove-its that land in default, you can adjust the foot position of the landing. So I can put my right foot like over here to the right side. So whenever I do a backside shove-it, I land like that. It doesn't make much sense, but just as a good example, you can make your feet land differently for every trick in the game. So you can customize it from the beginning of the pop throughout the whole entire trick to the landing. It's crazy. Domino's Coca-Cola more fizzy than their Cokes. I swear, like, eating pizza with pop makes pop more fizzy, doesn't it? I swear, like, pop just tastes harder when you have it with a pizza. Something about it. Especially Domino's. Yes, I agree with you. Is that not the real thing? Big flip, laser flip. So big flip. You want to see a laser flip? Laser flip to switch nose grind down a rail. Switch nose grind. Oh, you mean like a big heel? Okay. Let's switch the map up to high school, maybe. Is it at high school? I'm actually dying. Beach Boy Discord? I don't think... I don't know if he has a Discord. But yeah, people want his stats for sure. That'd be a good idea for him to make a Discord. Or share them. Hopefully when I get my website working, guys, and you can upload your stats, hopefully Beach Boy comes by and you can upload or download from there. But I'm trying to make a place in my Discord you can download stats from, so I'm gonna add that tonight maybe. No, he's gatekeeping the best tricks, I know. But also too, like when you make crazy stats like that, like you make super personalized stats, it's nice to share them with people, but then you have everybody else using your stats and they all look the same. So like some people keep them to themselves because they want to have, you know, the unique style, you know? Like for me, like I try to make my stats stand out and look different from other people, but then everybody goes to my Discord and gets my stats and everybody has my stats. So it's hard for me to stand out because everybody skates like me, or tries to, or a lot of people do. Not everybody, but I always try to like change my stats up just so I can have different settings from other people. See when that real life works, you know? In real life, I want to make my style a little bit different from other people. Do it a certain way. Yeah, somebody should make the Ishod Air Maxes. New ones. Let's do a late flip or late shove it here. Back hurricane? Or sugar cane? Laser flip with 180 to switch nose grind. Yeah, I'll try that. I think I could do it right here maybe. I'm not the best at big heels though. Really like a switch over crook. I got a switch hard flip to back lip for a cook who just got home and prepping for Valentine's Day in 5 hours. What? Oh, you're asking me? So you're a cook that just got home? Yes, for sure. Man, Valentine's Day is that today or tomorrow? Tomorrow, isn't it? Switch hard flip back a lip. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna do both these tricks. We're gonna do a big heel, switch crook, and then switch hard flip. A back lip on the rail there. Back to back. Try it out. I didn't really quite get that one. Switch hard flips are really difficult to flip nice. What the hell? Yo, Dario, what up, dude? I think I've ever big heeled in this game yet. I don't have this set up, so my big heels are just like default looking big heels. I don't have any custom steez set up for that yet. Yeah. I'm good at certain tricks in this game, but I'm not good at every trick in this game. I don't practice every trick enough to be good at all of them. I'm really good at certain things and not so good at big heels. But not only big heels I'm good at, just regular big heels, not so much. Here we go. Oh, and what the hell? Missed the pinch. Switch, hard flip, back, lip. Keep hitting something there. I don't know what that is. I wish you guys would confront Skater XL. They refused to listen to community. They refused to update the game. Obviously, just made it for a quick cash grab. I mean, I did. I do confront them. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, confronting them doesn't make people write a script that makes the game get better. And you know, I can't just complain every single day. Because that does nothing at all. That would make them want to not communicate with me, right? Like, if we want updates and stuff, we have to, you know, stay professional about it and keep our communications intact. Because if I just started hating them, like hating every single day, they would just block me, and I wouldn't have any ends with them, you know? So, and that would also just make my mental health go down too. So I'm not really about that. Honestly, I don't care enough to do that. That's just. If you're 12 years old, maybe, but if you're like an adult, I don't think that's the thing that I want to really engage in. Everyone has their own tricks they're really good at. Yeah. In real life, I just do like one trick at the park, working my cab nose slides and stuff. Your deck effects won't open with F3? Do you have a laptop? It might be FN plus F3 together. But yo, head to Discord because you can share your pictures there. I'm not sure what the answer is going to be. There could be a few different problems. You got a bug fix in PlayStation Park by making a Reddit post? Oh, really? What'd you say? What did the fix? What was the fix? Hard flip front board? Not very good. It's been since
What's up, Big
September.
Milky?
Yo,
What's your
what up?
favorite cheese?
Favorite cheese? Whatever's on Domino's Pizza. Just like mozzarella cheese. But like, did you buy Skater XL like thinking they're gonna give you updates? Like what's the thinking process? Like you buy the game and you get mad because they didn't update it? Like I mean, don't you buy it because you just want to play the game and whatever they give you is like extra? I never understand like why would you get mad they don't update the game? They never promised updates. Why would you do that? Yo, Ali Star, what up, dude? What's happening? Like you just buy the game to play, and if you don't like it, you don't buy it. You know, that's not the way to go. Inward heel to frontside lip, landing revert. Inward heel flip to frontside lip, landing revert. Okay. Front lip. The front lip. I can't. Oh, inward heel. Oh yeah. Okay. Regular stance. I was thinking nollie. Guy's massive. Inward heel front. I'm lagging. They lied? What did they lie about? Skater Club lied? That's crazy. I guess they did kind of let us down with the update last year. They didn't really lie though. It's still coming. It just takes time. When it was the courthouse back when they used to update like once per 5 months. But it once it was in the courthouse back, yeah. Space, what up, dude? Thanks for the
2 years.
2
Let's
years,
go.
man. Thank you, man. Why is everybody huge? Why is this guy massive? Where'd he go? Says come to 2023, not saying anything. It's kind of lying. I know, but like, okay, so like, here's the thing. Like, for years and years, they didn't give us a roadmap or updates because like they only would release stuff when it's ready, right? But then they caved in to us. They listened to your comments. Were like, we want an update. We want news. We want to know what's happening. So they did that, right? They did it. They released a trailer. What happens? It wasn't ready. So they listened to the community and they got shot in the foot for it because they weren't ready to do the update yet. So like, you can't win. There's no winning. They should have. If they stay silent, you'd be mad about them being silent. But you're mad about them making news? Like there's no winning. There's no winning with Skater XL. So either they do nothing, and you complain about that, or they do something, and you complain about that too. Like, I mean, what's the winning scenario here? You know? So yeah, we obviously want a roadmap, but if they can't stick with it, it's better to just keep working on their stuff so they can release it when it's ready, you know? Because personally for me, I do like the communication session does, like with updates, roadmaps and stuff, but every update, like, I mean, the maps are sick, but like, the gameplay hasn't changed, and there's no significant updates. There's no reason to really be that hyped, because nothing's changing with that game. So, I mean, just how they don't communicate. So what makes it frustrating? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's not like I'm tanking all the heat for them, which is like, yeah, I kind of wish they would communicate because I have to like tank it myself. But like, I don't know. Do they have to communicate though? Like, is that something that you need? Like, what's you know? If you want to play XL, just play the game. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. Like, I don't think they need to hold your hand. And like what do you want? You want them to promise updates they might not release one day? Like, you just think of it, like, both studios, Session and XL is like, what, less than 10 people? Like, maybe if it's like a AAA studio, yeah. But like, when you have like one guy making the game, what do you expect? You want him to sit on Instagram all day, just answering questions and answering like comments? Like, I think the biggest waste of money that a studio could probably do with their game would be to waste money, you know, hiring somebody to sit on social media all day, answering questions and not developing the game. You know, I'd rather have them people sitting down developing stuff, like, you know, making maps and creating mods or making scripts happen and stuff and developing the game, and not sitting in the comment section replying to people promising stuff that may or may not happen, because they're not the people that are making the updates work. Yeah, for sure, Space. Everyone should be happy you got a great variety of skateboarding games. Yeah, just like be happy you have these games. What the hell is going on here? I can't even see this whole guy's body, dude. This is crazy. Look at this one guy. I'm glad I was late to XL. Still pretty new to me. I'm playing vanilla. Yeah, there's lots of people like that too. Like, I mean, with all the things that we want, you know, with stat menu, with all the things that we've been wanting with communication stuff, at the end of the day, there's still new players coming to the game every single day. And I think that's really what they're focusing on, you know, especially with the business model that is, you know, there's no DLCs that you pay for in this game and stuff. They rely on selling copies of their game. So you see a lot of Tampa promotions, you see a lot of ads and stuff, but really they're kind of dedicated to releasing the game on more platforms and updating the game to make it sell more copies of the game. So map maker mode on console, like making a map, yeah, that would be crazy. New PC, I think, I'm not sure what the prices are these days, but I think between like 800 bucks to like 1500 bucks would be a good PC. I mean, buying a pre-built, you probably save some money. Depends on what you would go for, like a pre-built or like build it yourself. Ooh, that was beautiful. For 5-0s. Session DLC? Yeah, apparently it's dropping soon. I'm not sure when, but I've been hearing in the chat that it's dropping either tomorrow. I've heard that. I've heard Friday this week, and I've heard it might drop next week as well, so not quite sure yet. We're just waiting to see what happens. But whenever the DLC drops, we'll go live and play it right away. The map looks pretty cool. Heard tomorrow a couple times. Yeah, I heard tomorrow. I'm not sure why. I heard somebody say earlier that they're gonna drop an update on Twitter first before they release it, so you might see news from the studio first before they release the date, but who knows. Burial front board, shove out. It's like a big spin board. Shove it out. Okay, I'll try that one out. Next trick. Right here. Remember the launch days? A session invested hard in invested hard in what, campaigns or champions? What's that mean? Some YouTubers making publishing about the game. Yo, Trippy. Yeah, I missed the campaign, and I missed like the Kickstarter days of session. I wasn't around for those. I'm not really sure what happened with all that stuff, but they did an early Kickstarter to get the game rolling and stuff. Campaigns, yeah, I didn't see those happen. I didn't have a PC quite yet. Possible have a free camera type thing outside of the replay editor? A free camera? What do you mean? So like you want, what would that look like? Like you have this camera in the replay editor, right? But you want to be able to control the character while you're doing this too? You can kind of do that a little bit, like with the actual graphics mod, you could turn the movement response down to 0 and the camera doesn't respond to anything now at all. I'm playing like in a tripod mode. I'm still playing the game right now. My character is over there in front of me. But what I think you could do with this is you can't move it, can you? Oh wait, if I did this, I can move it. So you could make a custom camera that like sits way up in the sky or something, then... Wait, hold on. Let me try to do this. This is weird. Oh, it's backwards. I don't know. You could just do some cool stuff with this mod here. Let's go 0.11. I broke my camera. Oh, there we go. 0.45. What was this at? Something around here? I'm not sure what this was at. 0.36? No worries. I'm not sure if there's other ways to do that though. There is this too. What? Wait, how do I do this? How's the... Is it the weather mod? Weather, drone, toggle drone, drone camera, turn the light off, and turn the... Where's the music? Skateboard, drone camera, settings, volume. So now I'm playing the game top down. This is kind of crazy. Peace, Michael. I think what I can do with this is I can zoom in. So drone height, I can go down. So now I'm playing top down still. This is pretty crazy. This is kind of crazy looking. Yo, this is wild. So hard to like angle yourself though. Yo, this is crazy. It's really hard to to hit the ledges properly. Oh, the drone flies back to my position. So like when you look at the replay, there's a drone following me this whole time. Oh, I can't look at it in the replay for some reason. Oh wait, hold on. I can't go to replay. Yo, Vap, what up, dude? I've been hearing mixed things, so it might come out tomorrow. I heard Friday as well, but I've also heard next week. So it's definitely this month, but I was thinking tomorrow, but I'm not really sure anymore. Do you guys know at all? I've been hoping to find out some news today, but what else can you do? Drone height, rotation speed, follow sharpness. So I can go back to normal camera here, I think, right? So wait, how do I do this? Skateboard player. Follow sharpness none. Oh, so the drone stays in place. Okay, so this is kind of like the free camera that you're asking about, because it'll follow me around the whole camera now. This is kind of crazy. Wait. Oh my god, my pin dropper's backwards. So turn drone camera off, make the drone height go down. I used to always do this. Follow sharpness up all the way. Rotation speed, keep it there, and then I think that's all I need. And then I used to zoom out in this. You can, where is it? There's the drone right there.
Oh, that was pretty sick.
How do you do that?
Catch you later. Oh, that was pretty sick.
Down, down. So now I have a drone following me whenever I escape. This is kind of crazy looking. Good camera angle. Sent the clip on Instagram. Hey! Nice, we got a new clip on Instagram, guys. You can check out. So if you guys don't know Space, whenever you come in your Space, I have to introduce you to people. But Space is the guy who made Skater XL. And he's working on a new game. So let's look at what that was. I don't know. Instagram. I think that what Creature Studio is going to make or maintain the game alive is... I think what Creature Studio is going to make for maintain the game... I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you think like selling DLCs will help them do more updates consistently? Is that what you mean, kind of? Let me log into Instagram. Thanks for making big parts of a game I spent 4K hours in. Oh, to Space? Yeah, thank you, Space, for the 6,000 hours I spent in this game. Bruh. This is in VR. Holy. Hip is so fun. It looks crazy. Like skating transitions can be so sick in this game. You go over, you grab the nose, dip it down. It's good to see the transition working so well though. Snaps over. Yeah, this will release on the Quest 3. I don't know what space. I'm not sure if he figured it out quite yet. I think he's still working it out, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be like a game that you buy from the Quest store and you just download it natively, or will this be like a Steam thing? I don't know. You flick with your hands. So think of like a handboard, I think, which is probably the best way to put it. I think it's how you do it. You just, you know, pop and flick and scoop your hands. And I think what he said, the plans is only VR, but I guess you could eventually have like a different way to play it, but I think it's just VR. Yeah. More like handboarding, VR only. This is Space. This is his new game that he's in the chat there, Spaced. And he's the original creator of Skater XL, guys. So the person that made XL, he's working on this game right here. So this is the game that he made, you know, before the game that you're looking at. VR. Session will maintain the strategy to earn funds to invest more in the studio. Yeah, well, I've heard that Session is working on another game. So I think like we were hoping that the DLC would fund more updates for Session, but I think they're honestly putting a lot of money towards another game, another IP. Like Nacon has them working on another game now. So I don't know. Dangerously fun. Hard to make progress to get distracted skating it. Yeah, I feel that. I just want to play it, man. I just want to get in there. I tried the VR skater game. Like, I've been doing VR stuff just waiting for your game. I tried Session in VR with Unreal Engine, like the new VR mod or whatever. It was okay, but just a mod. Then the VR skater game, it's actually pretty good. It's different controls though. It's like Tony Hawk Pro Skater controls, but it looks insane. Like when you're in the map and looking around. It's a different world when you have full 3D control of your feet on board. Game changer for sure. I thought Creature was a decent sized studio. I'm not sure. I think Creature's like 10 people, isn't it? Isn't it like a small studio? There's not many people there. Less than 10? Yeah, I heard they hired an animator, so I'm not sure if that's more than 10 now or less. People keep seeming to come and go. They've hired a few animators here and there, but they can't seem to figure out how to change the game. This feels crazy. This like zoomed out camera. Room code? P8S8S. And run the alpha branch. Yo, Zerx, how's it going, man? You know, skating this weekend? I went out on Friday. It was pretty good weather on Friday, but there's nobody there. So I skated alone for a little bit. This weekend, though, I did not get out, unfortunately. It was a little bit colder, so... And today it's snowing. But I'm hoping to get back out there. Dude, I haven't skated in like 4 months. And the first step on the board, it felt so weird. I felt like so off-balanced. It took like 20 minutes to get into like the rhythm of just skating. I felt like off-balance pushing for a little bit. It was really weird. And I started doing tricks and I felt a little bit better. Yeah, I've seen some good big spins in session before. Like, there's different ways to do them, and I've seen a person explain it one time how to do a good version. I think you need to have manual catch turned on though to make it look nice. Catch at the right time. I still play session on auto catch. I can't do the flick to catch, so I can't see half those good animations. Here near Newmarket, your dog must blew away outside. Yeah, got a small dog. It's pretty close. Not too far away from where I live. What the hell? Big line hooked you up with some info earlier? Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, flick the catch is nice when you're going into a trick. You're definitely right about that. Like when you go into a crook or something or a manual, it feels really good. But on flat, it's kind of hard for me to wrap my head around. If I played session like as the first game and I learned that like first and just played flick the catch, I would prefer it. But like I'm so deep into this game with the clicking, I can't wrap my head around not clicking my sticks. But there is the mod for session that you can click. It's not very consistent. You recently got into mods and my website helped a lot. Nice, dude. I loved hearing that. It's my favorite thing. I've been working hard on that website. I'm glad that's helping people out. Creature working on another game. I'm not sure if it's Creature Studios or if it's Nacon or whatever, because like Nacon's the publisher, but I've heard that they're working on a new IP, and I think that might be Creature. I'm not sure if it's like those people or what. It is Creature. Yeah, so like when a game releases, right? Like Skater XL released, and then John left. Like when Creature or when Session released. There are people that were working on the game for so long that they kind of have nothing else to do. So a few people that might been turned to different titles to make a different game, like to code a different game up. So I think Session's kind of like complete, right? It's almost like a finished game, right? There's not much else to really add to it unless they want to rebuild it from scratch. Oh my god, I'm lagging out. How long until Session be dead? Whenever GTA 6 releases. So 2025 probably, next year. The second most played game by people that play Skater XL in session is Grand Theft Auto. I don't think that's very like common. Like there's a lot of people that play these games. They play Grand Theft Auto and racing games too, racing sims. Assetto Corsa is really popular with you guys. iRacing and stuff. Car X, drifting. MX bikes. Someone plug mod XL into GTA. Sandbox games, I guess. Yeah, a lot of sim and sandbox games you guys are into. Snowboarding too, steep and shredders. If they have dummy user as their name, it means they have a backed up version of their game, and it's not an official Steam version. They're playing like a backed up version. You hate GTA 5? You do? I mean, it was good when it came out, but it's kind of, I guess it's kind of older now, isn't it? Dota, yeah, EFT, that's a big one too. I think EFT though is kind of like a simulator, right? It's kind of like sim army shooting game. It's definitely up there. No, I didn't do any GTA role playing. I'm not sure if I would do very well in that, but I've been watching Skatebeard, No Pixel. Dude, he's amazing. Scotty Bard. I watch a lot of role playing on Twitch. The one California Plazas in both GTA 5 and the Downtown LA map. Is it? Oh yeah, like the middle of it, right? Like the red thing and stuff. There is also a map by Brawling It. He made that same spot, I think. Like similar spot to the... I think Birds Buster Vale too had GTA map it, like a spot in there. Buster Vale. Somebody at one point, I think Sin, he ported the entire, or tried to port the entire GTA map into this game, but like he reached the limit. So it was like 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers big, I think. So he ported like the hospital area and all the stuff around it. It's kind of crazy. RPing as a cop in GTA 5 is actually insane. Most realistic stuff I've seen in video games, period. Yeah. You watch Cornwood or S-Band? I love like tuning into a stream. You just see them talking like so seriously about the cop stuff. Like, yeah, we gotta book them. Like, they're so into it, and like they gotta follow the rules of being a cop as well, and follow the codes. Like when you're announcing on the radio that you're coming back to the station, or you're pursuing somebody, you have to do all the proper codes. It's crazy. Like you're actually a real cop. That's why a lot of people that are police in real life, they roleplay it in GTA 5. There's EMS too and stuff. Heckrook. Ooh. Little different, but the buildings in the plaza is there. Not that plaza. The one with the 20 stair and the big amphitheater blocks. 20 stair? Like the one with the big hubba? I'm trying to think of what 20 stair that would be. The out hubba. Let's just go to the map. Makes it easy. Oh, the one that you spawn in front of, yeah. I didn't know that was in GTA. I try to stream as much as possible. Like, it's been kind of inconsistent recently, but I try to do at least 3 days a week. I'm trying to get back into doing it 4 or 5 or 6 or even more. I want to try to either make like a video or stream every single day. So you see new stuff every single day from me. Try to at least. But I also work on a website, so I do that as well in the background, and some days I'll take the day off and just work on my website alone. So it's not this, is it? You mean like this plaza? Where do I spawn normally? Isn't it over here? I don't know why I spawned over there. This one? not burnt out at all. It's pretty good recently, actually, because of all the DLCs we're getting with Session, all the updates we're getting with other games and stuff. It's keeping me feeling pretty fresh. This is the Niger rail. That's how I know it. Niger Houston did this. Somebody I know from Toronto did this rail. Jaden Bono. I forget what he did though. I think he back 50-50 did, or back crook grind maybe? Back crook? We don't talk about big ramp. Yeah, you guys should have kept the old mini ramp. That was the best map ever. Just the mini ramp in the warehouse. That was so good. It's kind of a small map for multiplayer, I guess. It makes sense why you made it bigger, but... That's the Cardiel rail, bub? My bad. I gotta put respect on Cardiel's name. Gonna bounce? Sorry, Cedric. Take care, dude. Yeah, no, the big ramp is just a part of the big ramp now. That was a crazy update. When we went from like, you couldn't do transition stuff to like one day you just could do coping stuff. That was the best. And I have this one trick I did. I think it might be in my Twitch highlights. I did this crazy trick on that older ramp. I'll never forget it. It was amazing. Best trick ever in a half pipe. This will load. I think it's down here. How do I go to my clips? Videos. I think it was this. Maybe it wasn't this clip. This is when I became a Twitch partner. This was weird. I got rated by Twitch. Like, Twitch rated me. That was really crazy. I'm not sure if I did it here or what. This is the map. No. So it's not that clip. I don't know if it's saved. Wait, what I just read? Cardiel sucks. Nigel and Rob Pace clears. Do stats change if I play in Goofy, not regular? So your stats will stay the same. Stats are the same for both stances, but your stance and your C settings will be backwards. So if you change to Goofy, your feet will go in different positions, I think. Only reason it skates better is because the collider that bridges the coping and the ramp is flush. Oh, like the big ramp is better? Or that ramp is better? Try to do a back crook, backsmith. One trick. It's called the Garrett Jenner. He always does this trick in real life. I can't see this guy in my way at all times. There's always somebody there. Actually flip hurricane, then redirect to regular. So kickflip hurricane, back to regular. Oh, I just missed the lock in that one. Try to low pop this one. This rail's popping off right now. It's hard to get my run in. Oh. It's very popular. Come on. The drone is part of Guru's weather mod. I think it's supporter only though. So you have to be a supporter of Guru to get it. But if you want to do that, exclamation mark Guru, get to his Discord. There's a pretty... Oh, there we go. There's a few good mods in there that are paid only. I think tonight what I should do is add the paid supporter stuff onto my disc or my website, so I can make you guys aware of them, because there's a few mods that are only paid that you can't really get unless you're a supporter. So I'll have to make a little video about those maybe. There's not many of them though. Yeah, even like backside big spin hurricane. That's a good one too. Run hurricane. It's kind of like the Felipe Mota. Damn, there we go. I get some foods. Pretty sure he flipped Hurricane's Hollywood High. Did he? I thought he just did a... He definitely hurricaned it. I'm not sure if he flipped into it. Did he? Did Felipe Mota big spin hurricane or flip hurricane, or was it just regular? Yeah, in fact, look at that flip. Maybe he big spinned it, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if he does kickflip. That'd be insane. Somebody... I saw a clip on Instagram. Somebody did... what was it? Yo. Some random guy on Instagram did a tray flip lip slide on Hollywood High recently. Tray flip front lip. And it was first try, too. You guys see that? First tee, tray lip. I'm not sure if he was even pro, just like a random Cali skater. He might be sponsored, but I'm not sure if he was like pro. It's crazy because like doing that rail at all, back in the day, you become pro no matter what. But now it's like you could just do tray flip front lip and you're just kind of unknown. It's crazy. I broke my collarbone trying that trick IRL. No way. Alright guys, I think I'm going to log it off. I have some food behind me here. I'm going to eat that and then work on the website tonight. I'm going to add some different pages and stuff. The rail at the kink at the underground section is actually one of several Nashville spots. Yeah, I know there's a couple of Nashville spots hidden in the map. Like you said. Is it this one? Where's the kink? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one right here. I think you showed me a picture of this before. I hope that your next game has like a true Nashville map or whatever. That'd be sick. You should also add Canada too. Add like Toronto downtown. That'd be sick for me. Got one in the works, but it's so big I'm not sure it'll run in VR. Oh yeah. Honestly, anything like that immerses you in the map is a good idea. Like I think like a downtown map with buildings would be crazy in VR because you get to look up and see the scale of the buildings and stuff. When I was playing the VR skater game, it was just cool to look around and just like be inside of like a building, like be inside of this and like feel like the ceiling above you. I don't know. Do you ski or snowboard? I used to snowboard. I haven't done it in a long time though, so I can't say I do either one anymore. But I'd be down to if I could. I want to see a cool last combo on the spot that everyone is. Are you here? Titty Milker 421. Alright guys, I'm gonna log it off. It was pretty fun to chill today. So we're just waiting for that session DLC. Do you happen to know why I can't do any tricks after a nose manual? My guy doesn't pop and he puts his board back down. It might be an issue with that, like your stick. So it could be stick drift on that very specific trick, or that stick in your controller. But you can also try to mess around with the input threshold, or sorry, the pop threshold in your manual tab. So pop threshold right here. I think reducing it will make your manuals more sensitive, and increasing it will make it harder to ollie out of it. So I think what you should probably do is decrease it, I think, to make it easier to pop out. But alright guys, thanks for chilling. The drone, it's just a weather mod. It's a part of the weather mod essentially, so I can change the sky and stuff and different things. There's also a drone built into it. I think tomorrow, guys, I might be live. We're just waiting for this DLC to drop, so whenever it drops, I might wait tomorrow to see if it happens, and I'll go live if it does. If not, I might make a video tomorrow for Skater XL. I don't know. We'll see, but stay tuned to the channel, guys. I'll be live on either one, Twitch and YouTube. And let me see. Is there anybody streaming right now that I can raid into? I don't know if there is. We can go to Sesh XL, I think. He's playing the game right now. Yeah, there's a dude streaming Skater XL right now. I'm not sure if he has a microphone or whatever, but if you guys want to go chill with him, play some more lobbies and stuff, we'll raid Sesh. Raid Sesh XL. There. Alright guys, have a good night. This raid is just for Twitch people, so if you're on YouTube, you can come to Twitch if you want, but we're just gonna raid over to the Sesh XL on Twitch. Yeah, the music's good though. I like the cooking style stuff. Can't get the mod for late flips and bone ollies to work. Any advice for that? Check out my website for the bone ollie mod. I just posted a video on that recently, and that could probably help you out. But the hit me up in Discord if you want. It's hard to tell what's wrong with those specifically. If you have pictures to share though on Discord, it's easier to help you out there. But yeah, just DM me on Discord or reach out to me in my server, and I have people in there that can help you out too, like moderators and stuff. Alright guys. Peace out.